Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, I want to say hi and welcome to you guys. I have noticed that I've had quite a few new subscribers coming over to my channel, so I want to take this time and say hello to you guys and welcome you guys to my channel. I am Ria and this channel is called Ria's World of Ideas. And basically my husband named this channel because I'm always coming up with different ideas, like every day, all day. It's like my mind and my brain never sleeps. I'm always coming up with ideas. Whether it has to do with money saving, budgeting, DIYs, home decor, holiday ideas, fun learning activities, organization. I love organization because I am very OCD, and I always try to do everything on a budget. That's my thing about my channel. I love to save money, so everything that I do on here, anything I share on here is always going to be budget friendly, and I try to do as much beauty things as I can. I am not a beauty expert, but when I do find things that can help with when it comes to beauty, I do love to share it because you know, everybody likes to look nice. So I'm still learning when it comes to that. But a lot of other things, especially DIYs and organizations, you'll see on my channel, and definitely frugal tips and budgeting, and that's what's on my channel. So if you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so that you do not miss a video that's coming up with all those different ideas that come up. It's basically a variety of things on my channel. So you will always find great information and great things to help you, because that's really what I like to do. I love to share my ideas and help other people out. If I find something helpful to me, I like to share it. So again, I just want to say welcome to you guys. So anyways, let's just jump right into today's video. So we are in the middle of December, and if you guys are doing Elf on the Shelf with your kiddos, this is about the time that we kind of run out of ideas to do. We get excited to do this for our kids, and we're like, oh, I'll do this with the shelf. I'll hide the elf. I will hide the elf on this day like this, and I'll do this. And then come the middle of December, where we still got a couple more days till Christmas, we run out of ideas. So I want to share with you guys some ideas that I've done with my girls in the past that they have loved. I have two girls. They are 9 and 12. And even though my 9-year-old I think she knows that Bella's not real, she still likes to look for her every day. She looks for that every Christmas when Bella comes to visit us, and to find her every morning. Now at her age, I have to make things a little bit more harder because she is older, so you don't want to just have the elf just laying out, because you want to make it fun for them. So with the older ones, you gotta kind of really hide the elves, and you know, make it hard for them. But when it comes to the little ones, if you make it too hard, they kind of get sad and get upset because they can't find the elf, and then you have to end up trying to help them. So the ideas I'm going to share with you guys today are the ideas that I did when my daughters were younger, where they still have to look for the elf, but the elf is actually laid out visibly so that they can find them, not too easily, but they're looking for the elf, but they can find them, if that makes any sense. So it's and it makes it in a fun way of what the mischievous things the elf has been doing at night, and it kind of makes it more fun for the kids and believe in the magic of Christmas and all those other things, because that's one thing about with our children, at least for me, I wanted to keep their innocence with Christmas as long as possible, because for me, Christmas time is joyful, seeing it through the eyes of a child, you know, all the stuff that they believe in. And when Elf on the Shelf came around, at first I didn't get it, but then once I bought it and I started doing, hiding the elf and doing different activities with the elf, having the elf supposedly come to life at night, and seeing the joy in my daughter's eyes when they saw that and thought about all the mischievous things the elf did the night before, it was so much fun for me. So I think this is a great tradition to start with your children if you haven't started already. And even as they get older, like I said, my 9-year-old still likes to look for her elf Bella, and then my 12-year-old kind of gets involved in it as well. So before I share with you guys my ideas, I know I'm babbling. Before I share with you guys my ideas, I want to introduce you guys to our elf. Actually, I'm not gonna say mine, our elf. And this is our elf Bella. And when you ever get your elf, they do not come with clothes. They actually don't come with a little skirt, but we purchased a little skirt for her because we wanted to make her girly, and my 9-year-old loves to wear skirts and stuff. So our little elf has a skirt, and they have other accessories that you can purchase for her, and we named her Bella. And when we first got Bella, it was just this elf, but now they have a variety of different elves. What I love about it is they have a variety of different colors of the elf and different like ethnicities. Okay. I'm getting tongue-tied, but ethnicities of the elf, so everybody can feel like their elf looks like them. And that's what I love also about Elf on the Shelf. They want to include everybody. So I like the fact that they've made it broad to all different colors, all different ethnicities, so your elf can look like your children. So that is our elf, Bella. But let me just jump right into the video and share with you guys my ideas. Oh, and actually before I jump into the video, now these pictures that I'm going to share with you guys of my ideas is pictures that I had on my blog a while back. Before I even had a YouTube channel, I had a blog a long time ago, and I used to take pictures of everything that I did with my camera phone. And back then, the camera phones weren't as great as the ones today. So the picture quality that I'm going to share with you guys as I'm sharing these ideas with you is not great. But you guys will get the gist of the idea of what I'm trying to share with you guys so that you guys can recreate it for your children. So again, now for real, let's just jump right in the video so I can share with you guys my Elf on the Shelf ideas that you can recreate for your small children that I know they will love and keep the magic of Christmas going. Whenever the elf Bella returns every year, I always have it set up to where she's making us a special breakfast, which is usually like powdered donuts and hot cocoa and some marshmallows that we pretend that she brought from the North Pole with special snow powder on top. And we always read the book The Elf on the Shelf every time she returns. Here Bella was hiding in our refrigerator by the milk, and she actually turned the milk green, and you can easily do this with food coloring. Here Bella got into my makeup, and of course it had to be my elf makeup because she thought it was hers because it said elf. And I actually did this idea 2 years in a row because I did change my makeup in a different area that I had it in the bathroom first, and then I had a vanity, so it was the perfect place to put it since it was 2 different areas. Then another day, Bella tried on my shoes and my jewelry, and we joked that she was basically trying to get herself ready for something. And then the next day, she had her hair wrapped up and was taking a bath in the dollhouse, so we knew definitely that she had something up her sleeve. And of course, the following day, we found her in the morning with the Ken doll in a car, getting ready to look like they're going on a date. So the next morning after that, we found our elf Bella having a movie night with Ken in the living room at night, and we thought that was so hilarious. And then the next day we carried on this little theme, and the next day there was a snowball fight between Bella and the Monster High dolls, and we joked that they were fighting over Ken, and I just used blocks and cotton balls to recreate the snowball fight. And then I did the snowball fight the next year also with the snowman that we had, but this time I used mini marshmallows to do that, and it was on my kitchen counter. Then we also had a time when Bella had a movie night alone with the teddy bear because I don't know, guess her and Ken broke up. But she had a movie night with the teddy bear. Then another day we found Bella that she had a sack race the night before with all the dolls and all the stuffed animals in the middle of the night, and so we found them, basically in their sack race. Then also the next day, I guess they didn't have enough fun with the sack race, they decided to do a car race too, and we found them upstairs in the hallway with the Barbie car doing a car race. Then the following day, they had created basically a parade, and it was using the same car and all the animals of the toys that we had. Then the next night we found that Bella was having a game night the night before with all the stuffed animals, so we found her in the morning with our favorite game out. And then she also had a sleepover with the Barbies, and this I recreated. I just put them in the dollhouse, and they're basically inside my daughter's socks, so it was the perfect kind of like sleeping bag. Then with all this partying, of course, Bella got sick, and so I recreated this in the dollhouse as well, where she was sick and there was tissues on the floor and the medicine was right next to her. And so because she was sick, of course, she had to see Doc McStuffin the next day, so I set up a whole different doctor's office, and I did this actually 2 years in a row because my daughter loved it so much that Doc McStuffin and our elf Bella was doing basically a doctor's office that I had to recreate it 2 years in a row. Another time, Bella was making s'mores in front of our fire, and so I just recreated this with the mini marshmallows in our living room. She also had a jersey from a friend of ours, and so I had to put Roll Tide because my husband is an Alabama fan. So she had her jersey on and was watching a Alabama game, of course, in my husband's man cave. Then another night, she got into some reindeer poop on her way back to our house and tracked it all over the house, so it shows her trying to take a bath to wash up. Another time, she basically changed all the picture frames in my craft room to pictures of herself. So she was being a little mischievous that day, which carried on to the next day where she put mustaches on all my family photos of my nieces and nephews with a dry erase marker. She continued being mischievous and locked the girls in their room the next day. And I joked that Bella did not want them to leave to go to school, so that's why she locked them in their room. She also got into my Q-tips and decided to make snowflakes to recreate the North Pole because she missed it so much. And then she also got into my candy because I guess she was having so much fun that she worked up an appetite, and so she got into my candy, which is a no-no because I love my Reese's, and so that was a no-no. Also, that's a no-no in my house is drinking my coffee. So here in this photo, she is apologizing for drinking the coffee that I pre-made the night before for myself. And then she tried to make up for things and help in the morning. And one day she helped the kids with their toothbrush and got the paste on the toothbrushes, got them ready. She also made breakfast for the girls with the cereal one morning and wrote "I love you" with the cereal. And then she wanted to do more fun stuff with us, so she decided to set out all the baking stuff to give us a hint that maybe she wanted to make something. So she was in my mixer, hiding in our mixer, and took all the cooking stuff out. And so we made cookies with her that night because we got the hint. And then the next morning she wrote us a little note saying that she loved the cookies that we made her. And I guess she didn't have enough fun with the baking before she got into the flour again and decided to make elf angels with the flour. And so that's what you see in this picture here. Then of course all the eating of the candy and the cookies, she had to work out, so she took out my stuff, all my workout gear, and decided to do a little workout at night, and that's how we found her. And then other ideas, I just decided hiding her around the house. This is her hiding in the nativity scene, and I just put a face towel around her and she's hiding in the nativity scene. Also, I had her hiding one day in the girls' curtains because I wanted them to they had bunk beds at the time, and I kind of wanted them to see her while they woke up, and this was the perfect place for it. She also wanted to have a little bit more fun with the girls and decided to blend in with the stuffed animals. So here I hid her in between all the dolls. And then the next morning I wanted to make it, actually another time, it was the next year, I wanted to make it a little bit more harder. So I put her in between all the Care Bears we had. We used to have so much collection of Care Bears. And then of course I had to hide her in the tree as well. This was a perfect place so that she can blend in. So one year I put her in the tree, and then the following year I decided to put her on the top of the tree to blend in. And those are my ideas for you guys of my elf on the shelf. So I hope I gave you guys some ideas to recreate for your children with your elf on the shelf. Let me know in the comments down below some ideas that you guys have come up with. Some ideas that maybe I didn't share in this video, or even if I did share it in this video, send me a picture of how you recreated it in your home, because sometimes you could take the same idea and recreate it a different way, and then it makes it fun for the children to see it in a different type of setting. And so let me also know if you guys have recreated any of my ideas. Please tag me on Instagram so I can see it. I love when you guys take ideas from my videos and recreate it in your version, and I love to see how you guys do it. So please tag me in Instagram, or even share the pictures with me in the comments area. I love to see that, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Hey guys, don't forget to click on the picture in the middle of the screen so you can subscribe to my channel and get notifications on all the new videos that I put out, and check out these other 2 videos that I have posted on my channel on either side of my picture. Have a great day.